The following script was written, verified, and approved by compliance professionals at financial regulation courses. FINRA Rule 2165, Financial Exploitation of Specified Adults, establishes the first uniform national standard permitting FINRA member firms and their associated persons to place a temporary hold on disbursements of funds or securities and, following the March 2022 amendments, on securities transactions as well, from the accounts of specified adult customers. This occurs when the member reasonably believes that financial exploitation of that adult has occurred, is occurring, has been attempted, or will be attempted, providing a safe harbor from the liability that would otherwise arise from refusing to execute a customer's disbursement or transaction instruction. Rule 2165 addresses one of the most significant and fastest-growing categories of investor harm in the United States: the financial exploitation of elderly and cognitively impaired adults by family members, caregivers, financial professionals, and third-party fraudsters who exploit vulnerability. Rule 2165 operates alongside FINRA Rule 4512, which requires member firms to obtain contact information for a trusted contact person, creating a two-rule framework that gives firms both preventive intelligence and protective authority. Rule 2165 defines a specified adult as any person aged 65 or older, or any person aged 18 or older whom the member reasonably believes has a mental or physical impairment that renders them unable to protect their own financial interests. The 65 and older threshold reflects empirical evidence that financial exploitation risk increases with age. Older investors are more likely to be targeted and suffer irreversible financial harm because they have less time to recover from significant losses. Financial exploitation includes two categories of conduct: the wrongful taking or use of a specified adult's funds, and any act or omission by a person who knows or should know that the adult lacks the capacity to consent, exploiting them for financial benefit. The wrongful taking category encompasses straightforward forms of exploitation: outright theft or misappropriation by family members or caregivers. A caregiver instructing a broker to transfer funds to a personal account without genuine consent is a primary example. The exploitation through incapacity category covers more subtle forms, such as when a specified adult is induced to authorize transactions they do not genuinely understand. A family member using a power of attorney for their own benefit rather than the parent's fits here. The core protective mechanism is the temporary hold, the authority to refuse a disbursement or transaction when exploitation is suspected. This is a safe harbor, meaning it is permissive rather than mandatory for member firms. When a member places a hold, it must within 2 business days notify all parties authorized to transact on the account and any trusted contact person of the hold and the reason for it. This ensures transparency for all authorized participants. The member must also initiate an internal review of the facts and circumstances. Documenting the basis for the hold ensures that it is based on genuine exploitation concerns rather than the firm's commercial interests or other improper motivations. The duration of a temporary hold follows a structured escalating timeline. An initial hold may be placed for up to 15 business days. It may be extended for an additional 10 business days if the internal review indicates exploitation is likely. A further extension, up to 55 business days total, is available when the member has reported the matter to a state regulatory authority or adult protective services agency, reflecting the need for external authority involvement in serious cases. The trusted contact person is typically a family member or friend whom the firm can contact regarding the customer's well-being. While they cannot give trading instructions, they are vital for alerting the firm to potential exploitation risks. Rule 2165 imposes specific record-keeping requirements. Firms must document the request that triggered the hold, the finding of reasonable belief, the name of the authorizing person, and all notifications provided to authorized parties and trusted contacts. These records must be maintained in accordance with FINRA Rule 4511 and applicable SEC rules. This documentation makes the data available for FINRA examination and ensures the firm can demonstrate the propriety of its hold decisions. Rule 2165 is part of a broader framework, operating alongside state adult exploitation laws and federal statutes. Member firms must be aware that some state law requirements are even more demanding than the FINRA Safe Harbor framework. To summarize, FINRA Rule 2165 allows temporary holds on disbursements when exploitation is suspected. It protects firms through a safe harbor and relies on the trusted contact framework to protect specified adults age 65 and older. Knowledge gets you qualified. Visibility gets you hired. Explore financialregulationcourses.com for professional memberships that combine verified profiles, QR code resumes, and intelligent career tools designed to help ambitious finance professionals stand out.